man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, I know y'all guys was probably expecting the final thoughts for Lipinets and Jaron Ennis, but we're going to do a live tonight on that, man. We're going to give our thoughts on that joker. But let's talk about if Ennis impresses in this fight. I think he's ready for the Crawfords, the Errol, Spence. I think he's ready for those guys. I think he can skip past the Sean Porters of the world. If he wins this fight in a fashion, and I think he will, because there's some rumors that he done did some things to guys way above his weight. Then I just think, if he dominated Lipinets, what's the point of going everywhere else? And, I get Lipinets. He said he had a hamstring injury or something like that versus Corsair Clayton, but Eric Bone outboxed him. Lipinets ain't had the greatest 47-pound resume, especially when you got Sean Porter, Keith Thurman on your stuff. But, I think if he stop a guy that named been stopped before, and he don't have that many errors, he don't get dropped. That type of error or buzz or get the stanky leg. I don't think I need to see him versus Amir Khan versus Kyle Velasquez. I don't think I need to see him versus Avregian or Danny Garcia. Fighting Garcia, I don't think gonna happen. Or Keith Thurman or Mikey Gar. I think it's a technicality. Because there's rumors that he getting 168-pounders who got fights coming up. He getting them the fuck up out of there. And he ain't the black horse of the division. Because, we see this kid coming. He's not the black horse of the division. The real dark horse of this dark horse of the division is Rashidi Ellis. It's unfortunate that you look at his resume and you look at the talent, the talent don't match the resume. But you already know who he signed with, Golden Boy. And Golden Boy signed black fighters to stop him. 5'9", 72-inch reach, great size for the division, great length for the division. He last fought last October. Okay. They switched it up on BoxRec. You can see the weights. He another dude that, 27 years old, something got a shape. My juvenile voice. But when you look at the next wave of this division, you're talking about Ellis, Ennis, Ortiz, Josh Taylor. I'm talking about him tonight and put that down. Possibly Ramirez if he win. That's the future. And a couple other guys that's the future. And some of those guys, and I agree with Blood. This fight might be the fight where Ennis proved that he ready for anybody. Look at Ennis. 12th in the WBC. Lipinets not ranked. He's not ranked in the WBA for whatever reason that is. He ranked 9th in the IBF, and the 7th in the WBO. So obviously he's gonna have to take another fight, let somebody give him a shot. He gonna have to fight Clayton, Kyle Velasquez, Mikey if you want to, Ortiz or Sean Porter get a shot at Bud. He's gonna have to fight Kyle Velasquez, get a shot at Errol Spence. Or Sean Porter. I think Sean Porter gonna elect this mandatory. He's gonna fight Better Buev, whatever his name, do top rank. If you want to get ranked. So, to me, if he look impressive versus Lipinets, like most Philadelphians, if that's a word, and guys like me think he will, because I hear the stories. I hear from great sources that it get, I hear stories. This dude can punch. Only way to beat him is really push him back. So you talking about guys like Errol Spence. Bud probably, that probably his number one thing is really. But to be honest, this kid gonna make motherfuckers get out this division. You hear Errol Spence, I'll fight him. This might make the Errol Spence and Crawford fight even faster. And the only reason this kid ain't gonna get a shot because he don't have a promoter. He not with Al, he not with Bob, he not with Eddie, No, that's the only reason that's stopping him, because if he beat Lipinets, the way I think he would, even if he don't stop Lipinets, he just outclassed him 12 rounds. He ready for world champions. You know what I'm saying? He ready for it. And I think Ortiz could be ready for the world champions possibly, even without another fight. Ortiz might be coming down, whistling down that barrel. With him saying he only 70% versus what's old boy name, Maurice Hooker, he might be ready. So we need Ennis and Ennis and what we talking about, Ortiz to really buzz all through. Josh Taylor gonna jump all of them, be mandatory for the WBO. He can be mandatory for WBO. Josh Taylor can force an Errol Spence fight. Could he beat him? I don't know. He can force a WBO. So that's gonna be interesting. Because let's say Ramirez win let's just say Ramirez win per se. Would you really want to kind of put Ramirez versus Bud there? Heard they want to put that on pay-per-view quite enough. Or you want to put Ramirez, go straight for Errol Spence for the mandatory. He could. But if he stopped Lipinets or just outclassed Lipinets like 11-1, 12-0, 10-2, 9, I think it's a 12-round fight. I'm going to double check that for y'all. If he outclassed him, or if he stopped him, bro, without having a lot of difficulty, the way I think he will, he ready for a world title. He ready for a world title. He ready for a world title. His brother's 5'10", 74-inch arms, 88.89% knockout ratio, 12-round fight. 12-round fight. And a way to beat this guy is to push him back. The way to beat this guy is pressure. Don't cut the ring off on him. Push him back. That's how you beat him. And once if you ain't able to push him back, it's gonna be a hard night. Or you ain't able to hit him on chance, it's gonna be a hard night. You ever push him back, cut the ring off, you gonna have a chance. But to be honest, if he do his thing tonight, he knocking on everybody's door. Somebody gonna have to answer. And then we can't write off Lipinets. He can punch. Good straight drag. He can punch. So, to be honest, Lipinets might be the best puncher that Terence or Errol Spence didn't fought better. So don't sleep on Lipinets punching with him. That's one thing we don't know about Ennis. Can he take a shot? And if Lipinets hit him with some shit all night, he walked through it. Experience is the only thing that's gonna be holding this kid back. Experience is the only thing that's gonna be holding this kid back. That's the only thing. Experience. His father talked about Jaron and his father trainer Boots versus Virgil Ortiz will be a hell of a pay-per-view down the line. He said, I don't worry about nobody else but myself. Okay, I'm talking about his father. Said Derek Bonzi Ennis, Jaron and his father trainer understands boxing public intensified faxation with his son eventually fighting opposing Ortiz 17-0, 17 knockout. He announced during an interview with Boxing Scene on Thursday that his son is taking the exact same step up in competition versus Lipinets. Ortiz took earlier against Maurice Hooker. Kazakhstan Lipinets is 6-1-1 with 12 knockouts. In Dallas, Hooker was 27-2-3 with 18 knockouts. Both were former junior welterweight champions who entered their respective welterweight divisions with one loss apiece on their records. And then I'm being okay. I think he did real good. Ennis Boots Boots' father. Ortiz, he took a lot of shots though, but he did real good. He came out and he did real good. Maurice Hooker is a good fighter and has been a world champion, whereas his son hasn't paid Ortiz much mind. Ennis is impressed. His father's in touch with Grand Prairie, Texas native. I think he's a good fighter, man. They're bringing him along the right way. Ennis said, Derek says, Derek is his father. He got heart. He got a lot of heart. He's tough. I think he's a good fighter. The elder Ennis paid attention to Ortiz's comments about sons following knockout of Hooker. I read a lot of stuff Virgil said. Derek Ennis said he wouldn't fight Boots right now. He said down the line it'll be a good pay-per-view or something like that. Eventually they're gonna meet. Once they finish cleaning out 47, they're gonna meet and they keep on winning. We keep winning. That's gonna be a hell of a pay-per-view down the line. And my thing is this: hopefully they fight. Golden Boy's known to make fights, so hopefully they do fight. And my whole thing is, hopefully when they fight, it's belts on the line. But you don't get no more contender. You don't get good contender fights no more. You don't get the Sean Porter fighting Thurman for a belt. Him fighting Danny Garcia. You don't get those fights no more. Back in the day, you used to get good contender fights. You used to have to earn mandatories. And Ennis did fight Jamal James. Ugas did fight Jamal James. So back in the day, you used to earn mandatory spots. So him and Virgil Ortiz, I think Boots. Right now, Boots look to have a better style. But then again, Ortiz got hit by Hooker, and Hooker hit him with some of that good shit. So my whole thing is, we gotta see, Ennis get hit. If Ennis could take a punch, both big fellas, they probably can fight 2 times one at 47, two at 47, one at 54. So I mean, it's gonna be a great fight. Or great styles. You know, a lot of people pushing Ennis. You know, the guys who pushing Ennis. You know, guys who don't like black fighters or some black fighters. And you know, Philadelphia behind Ennis. You know, guys like me behind Ennis. You know, I seen the talent, I believe the talent, but that's gonna be a great fight. You know, it's gonna sell a lot of tickets, black and brown. But you know, hopefully we ain't gotta see in 2035, 2024. Hopefully we can see it in a timely manner. But both of them clean out the division. That's gonna be tough because, you know, Errol can move up, Bud ready to move up, get out of there. Cleaning the division not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be a time process. But hey, let me know what you think about the video. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsor, video request, all our social media links, subscription. Fastest to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. All links there. Facebook will link there as well too. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313 in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Hell of a fight, man. Ennis and Lipinets, Ennis and Ortiz, but you know you gotta finish what's on this plate. Appreciate the love, support. One time for one time. Good for the Sports TV. Peace.